to the coaching program. And I know that welcome to the coaching program. And I know that the reason you click on this video is to become the version better of yourself, or to become disciplined or organized and achieve your goals in the shortest terms as possible. And so let me walk you through the coaching program. And before we go into the main work, I want to make with you a promise. If is that if you don't change your physique and your mindset after 90 days, you get a complete refund. A complete refund, which means I will charge you some money and you pay it and you follow the program. And after 90 days, if you don't change your traits and achieving something, I will completely refund everything that you have invoiced me in the past. Because I'm so confident that this program will work, because I have done it onto myself and I've been in a position where I've been so much the better man for both my family, for my friends, and for the futures, and also for my future self, my future wife, and every other person that I could help, that I impact on the daily life. And so I very believe that you can do it the same and even much more better than mine. I've wished two, I've, I've been struggling for the past 2 years. And so I've got the method to finally have the shortest and the lightest. It's simple, but it's not easy. But I guarantee you it's the fastest, and it's the most easy way to be the best version of yourself and to achieve your goals. My name is Thanh Tung. This is my full name. I started training when I was 13. And with the quote, I always believe that you can achieve everything in your life, no matter the nationality, the ethnicity, or religion. I don't care what is, what is your age, or how you are you a student, or any type of person in the world, what kind of personality. I believe that you can achieve everything in your life if you have the right mindset, if you have your heart dedicated for that thing. And this is the proof. It was me 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was a skinny kid, game-addicted, and never do something in my life. My day back then was go to school, wake up, go to school, go home, training, gaming all day, and then go to sleep. Went back and back and back over again. And then it finally led to a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, and didn't see anything in my life except for gaming and watching porn and a lot of bad habits. And now, fast forward, this me 2 years or 1.5 years later, I've got a physics that I can kind of proud to show the others on social media. I've got a lot of knowledge. I've got the very high GPA. And I also have built a business that generates hundreds of profit dollars every single day, but I shut it down because it was not really aligned with who I am and the impact I want to show to the world. And I truly know that if I want to commit to something, I truly commit to something. And this is where I'm now to help other people to achieve their goals, to become the best version of themselves. And then I start because one day I saw my parents struggling with the mortgage. I saw my parents discussing about the money because of the mortgage is too high, the loans to the bank, and the rates of interest, and all those things. And as a man in a family, I was 30 years old at the time. I was feeling very helpless. I was both both sad and feel helpless and feel disappointed about myself. That why couldn't I be better? Why couldn't I just play off that and let my parents live in a free trust environment and live as happily as we should? And so that kind of generated an obsession at a very young age. As it was me, you can see with my eyes, I was very hungry at that time to make more money, to be successful, or of the other person to sell person you can see on social media. And so I decided to finally start something. And I think that in, to improve my physique, to improve my body and monetize it would help a lot of people and monetize it with a lot of people in the world and also can monetize it so my parents would live more freely and can also cover all those tuition for the goods. So I started training. This was me 1.5 years ago, pick up a dumbbell. It was 5 kilograms. I still remember a lot of things at the time. And at the beginning, I was so weak. I was very weak. So weak. My core was flat, or I was skinny fat kid, but I involved in a lot of sports, so I have kind of an athletic body, but my core was very weak. My body in overall is very weak in overall. As I look like a stick at the top. And at the beginning, I followed the plank workout by Amy Wolf. Amy Wolf, really recommend to check her YouTube channel if you want to start to train lightly. If you're a beginner, I suggest taking that. But yeah, plank work. I start with this video. Plank workout 10 minutes every day, every single day. I would go in my room, lock my door, and doing this plank workout. It's much harder than you think. Because I was a beginner at that time, I want to start somewhere. And it was extremely hard. It's hard not because of the exercise. I really enjoyed the pain, but the thing is to consistently do one thing. Overall, until 2 years, was extremely hard at the beginning. The very first at the beginning, when you first start something. Those first, but it was strange because after day one, I really enjoyed the workout and I would repeat it day after day and then I figured out that's what I really love, fitness, and in overall hypertrophy building and working out and fitness. And so this was me. You can see when I was very young, very much skinny fat, have no muscles, no core, athletic, very athletic and high energy at all time. And maybe that's one of the reasons why I was the most loved person in my whole family branch. Um, at the time, of course, I still have to go to school and I swear still to consistently training and go to school. Most 99% of people would not even consider an activity to do after school. They would jump on social media, doom scrolling for the rest of the day, maybe do some calls and I just sleep. It was me 2 years ago. It was, I swear with you, that time, if I look at it, was really not the true potential of myself. And it was much more than how that you could live in that kind of condition, that kind of activities to repeat. I took a screenshot of myself here 2 years ago. And here's me working on a project. I was game addicted. Brawlhalla is the name of the game. I still very love that game, but don't play it anymore. Very much memories here. And then finally, after 1.5 years, you can say 2 years. I often rounded it up to 2 years because it's much more easy to say 1.5 years sounds just too much lengthy. And now I got the physics. You can see my history of physics here. And I've kind of started a business of, we were selling back at the time. We got a lot of profits every single day, maybe 2 or 3 sales every day. And then we go on ads. And then I go and explore a lot of things, environment, codings, traveling, and a lot of things surrounding good habits and exploring myself, and finally found my purpose. And yeah, I finally start a YouTube channel. Like when 3 months ago, I finally start a channel. This was me teaching others about building a personal brand. And it was ridiculous at the time because I watched a lot of also people building a personal brand when I wasn't building it myself. And then I teach others about building a personal brand. But those knowledge are very much valuable. I no longer active on the channel anymore. This is my mission now. This is what, and these 2 years was very much, I felt very much better. I felt I'm doing the right thing. I felt myself no longer hold the grudge against others. I felt myself a lot of forgiveness for others and was, um, it's just much light. It's like you finally put off the weight inside the body, and finally you can run and fly into the sky. But the thing is, the time I was all this time I was very hungry for success. I was very hungry for success, especially when I started to build the field. I was very hungry for success, the money. And I hold that hustling mindset. And hustling mindset is one of the worst kind of mindset you can get in your life. It's not because it won't make you successful. It could very likely make you a successful person. Very much. But the traits it gives you, the anger, the unempathy, the lack of communication skills, and a lot of things surround emotions. It gives you very much very much a high success chance, but really low empathy and emotional intelligence. So I really don't really suggest you to get onto that kind of personal pathway. Never go. It was me completely straight for 6 months. 6 months, and I was stuck in that kind of mindset. And all I think about is money, money, money. It's really about, I ignore friendships, I ignore my friend, ignore my families, I ignore everything in my life. And I promise you, the more impact you can make to the world, the more successful you are. And you don't have to get rid of everything, okay? And so finally, we get to the final part. If you join the program, you will get the community. You will get the community. Oh, just get rid of these things. I forgot to edit it, but yeah, this is not okay. And if you join the program, you will get first the community. The community is where you will get the chance always to access to me to ask me a lot of questions to how to start everything. You'll get a customized program for you only to become a better version of yourself, and also for you to improve physics, to achieve some aesthetic physics at home without the gym or even in the gym, because I've been in the gym for over 1 year. So you will have a lot of people encouraging you over the time. Most of the coaches, they really underestimate this community value. They just put you on one, and then nobody see you. But in here, we build a community with real people with real high value traits. Every people see each other, and we encourage each other even on the smallest progress. Because that's who I am, and that's what kind of community I've built. And I swear to you, building together is much, much easier and faster and funnier and lasts forever compared to doing everything alone. And you get weekly one-on-one call. Weekly one-on-one call with me, it is about much more about faith and mindset, about if you have any questions, if you have anything that you want to talk to me, any stories, share with me with the one-on-one call. I will check on with you. I will call you and see you face in face. And so just kind of connect to each other. And yeah, that's pretty much great. I will give you a full report about the power in your fitness, and I won't give you a call about the face and things like that because I respect you and I trust you that you are progressing, and you'll become a better version of yourself. And I have report for your fitness, for the fitness things, and I can completely make the customized routine, the exercises, diet, and everything. I will track all of it. So it's not only about the face, the unseen things, but also about the real thing, your physique. It's also about the outside thing, that the actions can finally speak for itself. The traits you show to others can also be seen by the society. And finally, this the last thing I can share with you is about the phase of the mindset. I plan to do this very much one 1 month, a whole group call with a lot of people sharing their stories and their faith and their opinions, and that we are all grateful for each other's, and we all improve our mindset towards forgiveness, not to pursuing mindset, and with empathy, and we become just far away from the person we once was. And so that's it. That's it. That's it for today. Click on the link below. You will get the free mock course tracking if you want. If you cannot afford my program, click on the link below to work with me. To have a customized program to finally become the better version that you know that you deserve. And only if you're truly serious about training yourself. Have a good day, and we'll see each other on the other side.